everyone. Welcome to Men on Fire. My name is Mike Aren, a former mechanic and engineer turned transformational teacher. And each week I'll deliver an inspiring message to help you excavate those repressed inner negative feelings and install new thoughts that will finally allow you to truly become the person you were born to be. Welcome to another episode of Men on Fire here on Soul Mechanic TV and Soul Mechanic Radio. And today I was going to give you a quick update on what's kind of been happening. I know I've missed a couple of weeks since we moved, and we're starting to get set up. There's still a few boxes behind me. I think we've got the count of boxes probably down to about half a dozen or so. So we're sure are getting there. There's a little bit of furniture we need to buy to kind of round out the environment, but we certainly are getting there. It took a little bit longer than we had anticipated because we went through a number of things, some of it unfortunate, but I'll let you know what that is. First of all, my wife's mother passed away the day before we moved. Yes, not a nice thing to happen at any time, let alone before a exciting time in our lives where we're downsizing and move to an apartment so we can spend winters in Panama. And it's very exciting for both of us. And lots of our friends are on board and loving that too. But this happened. Her mom passed away, unfortunately. She was 91, I believe, or her would have been her 91st birthday this September. And my wife was unable to make it over there due to COVID restrictions in Germany. Her mother was living in Germany. So it was a 14-day quarantine once she got there. And unfortunately, family members were unable to waylay the services for that length of time for her to get there. So that's the way things go at times. And so it's difficult for her to have closure, though. So she's still struggling with that. And we still did the move, and she's such a strong personality and trooper, and I love her for that. She just kept on going. She still has her moments, but she's doing well, and we've moved forward from that. And we also had a little bit of difficulty transferring some of the money from the home sale to what we did was we transferred to a Manulife financial advantage account, which was going to pay us a little bit higher interest while we sat the money there and decided what to do with some of the proceedings and what we wanted to invest in and those sorts of things. Unfortunately, they put a long hold on all the money, and that wasn't supposed to happen, and we weren't able to access it. So we had to make extra payments. For example, I had to make another car loan payment before I thought I was going to pay that off, but I wasn't able to right away. And dealing with Manulife, I know they're a big company and insurance-wise and all that sort of thing, and they seem to do great work there. I certainly cannot recommend them on the financial side as far as banking goes. They do have financial products that their company sells, and I'm not trying to cut the company down. But on the financial side, they just haven't got things sorted out. You might want to stick with one of the big banks or another system. I certainly do not recommend them. I'm not bashing them. I just do not recommend them. It seems old school. The website's old. It's clunky. They have these policies in place that are old school as well. They're just living in the 80s, I guess you could say, where hey, this stuff's brand new, online banking. I don't think so. But anyway, get past that. We finally got that solved. We had a couple other little niggles here and there. So things aren't always smooth when you go through that sort of life changes. And that's okay. Things come and go. I wanted to mention too, my son Mitchell, who lives in Toronto, Canada. He had a thyroid operation due to a growth he had on one side of his thyroid. He had it just the other day. It was waylaid as well because of COVID, and he finally had that done and had half his thyroid removed. He's doing great. Sounds good. I haven't visited him yet, but I talked to him by phone, and everything's going well. And on my side, today is Monday, so this coming Thursday, I'm having a hernia operation. So I'll go under the knife as well, and have to take it easy for a little while after that. We'll see how that goes. But so there's always things happening and things in our lives that are, we're in flux all the time. It's not always smooth sailing, and we shouldn't expect that. We should learn to deal with life's challenges and say, bring it on. I can do this, and not worry about the small little things, and just be able to, go through life as such a comfortable version of ourselves that many of us have grown to accept. And as soon as one little thing happens, oh my God, the stress is outrageous and I can't handle it. And what am I going to do? Well, there's people that deal with a whole lot more than all of us, and they're still going too. So we have to learn to control some of those urges and that allows the anxiety and stress to build up, because anxiety and stress don't exist in the physical world. I could tell you to go out and get me a bucket of stress and bring it back, and you'd have an empty bucket. Now, stress does exist, however, because of our emotions and our feelings, and they bring those emotional responses out, which causes us to have that anxiety and stress. But they're not a physical thing, and sometimes we act like they're a physical thing. I mean, you go through life, and there's even books I've read that give you stress points that, a move, for example, you automatically get 100 stress points because that's so stressful. So you're told already before you move that it's stressful. So you better get ready for the stress, right? And if you don't have it, something's wrong, I guess. So, and it goes on and on like that, but that's part of life. And I just want to update you a little bit on that life, or my part of that and what's going on in my life. And I'm really excited though, because I'm going to be able to bring you something new. Because we're living in an apartment, I haven't got all the extra curricular things to do for keeping the lakefront property in top shape. So, and fixing things, cars, boats, you name it, right? It always occupies your time. So I've got more time now, and that's one of the reasons that we wanted to move too, that I can move forward and bring more things to you. My company is called Infinite Success Academy, and I'm going to bring you more success-related items. I already have a course on Udemy, which is an online learning channel. I have another one coming up as well called Infinite Possibilities, which I've started to construct, but had to put that on hold as well for the move. So I'll be working on that too, and I'll certainly update you on that. So I'm looking forward to bringing you more success to your life. And I've had so much success in my life, and I've had so many failures too. And we tend to forget it's not success upon success upon success and never any failures, because we see some other people, how well they're doing, and we just figure, well, everything they do turns out for them. But that's not the case. And I've had people say that about me in the past. Oh my God, like you everything you touch turns to gold, or you always come out smelling like a rose. And part of that is maybe looks that way because of my attitude. So we're going to grow and learn together, and I'm going to bring you many more things that we can delve in, big deep dives into ourselves and find out some more what it takes to really be a personal success, and what success means to you. It means something different to me than it does to you. So I look forward to all that happening very, very soon. And I'll see you next time on Men on Fire. Take care. Bye for now.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. As always, keep what feels good and dump what doesn't. And remember, live without judgment, give without expectation, and love for no reason. Follow those 3 simple expressions, and you'll be well on your way to an inspirational, intentional, and successful life. Until next time, you're the one.